Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left. Maybe you never did.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
Like this.
I cannot say how I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Vili.
I want him on the throne, so please his dick and keep him on the throne. Hey YouTubers, it's me, BeevDawg, and welcome to Dawg Flix, Part 36 for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's right YouTubers, we are finishing Snotinghamscire. We have a tough decision to make between now the death of Hemming Jarl. Snotinghamscire doesn't have a Jarl, there's Trygve, an old vulnerable man who is wise and loyal to Hemming Jarl, but have many years left in him. Then you have Vili, who's strong, bold, doesn't want to take the mantle of responsibility. But we want Vili on there because we want someone that we trust, someone that is young, bold, has a learning curve to them, and when I go and make that call to go and get those alliances to rescue Sigurd, I will need that. I will need Vili on there. Now we need to go about doing a few errands. We need to go visit the Seer to understand that this is, understand that we are making the right decision. And we also need to prepare Hemming Jarl's funeral. And just before we get down to business, YouTubers, you might have noticed, but I've been hitting up the game wear hoodies, and these are very comfortable, fine material for a fine price. If you've got any Christmas money left over, it's a forgiven, or just any money running about and you want to treat yourself to something snug this winter whilst you game on the go, feel free to hit that link down in the description below. If you want to go and check that out, buy your own hoodie, or there's other things on there coming into the spring season, and go ahead and use that discount code BeevDawg to get yourself a lovely discount on any gameware merch. YouTubers, let's get down to business. Let's find out who our new Jarl. YouTubers, let's play on the PS5.
With Hemming Jarl gone, can Vili hold the reins?
Okay, so
guide us
here
through?
to find the seer. I think I've seen enough seers in this playthrough to see a lifetime.
You are the wolf-kissed one, the raven of battle whose fame grows with each waxing of the moon.
I struggle with the choice Hemming left for me. I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jötun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Follow. Just commands like that. Follow. Like I'm some little bitch. Alright, Wolfie. God, how long does it take for her to walk?
Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods and bid them welcome our beloved Hemming Jarl with ale and open arms.
She's gonna sacrifice the sheep? Oh, now she's running. Look at her go. She can't bloody move.
Do you have the gift of foresight, Seer? Can you augur what is to come?
I see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
Loads of
A
cryptic
great
shit as
burden.
usual.
Did Hemming Jarl consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often, yet too often he left with more burdens than he brought.
He worried about the future of his clan. About who would be Jarl.
Speak less, lest our words draw foul spirits to dog us.
As you wish.
Okay, watch.
Volva,
Your heart is restless, your mind clouded. You seek more than a guarantee of good omens.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl.
I do. Between Vili and Trygve, there's no clear
Hard
choice.
decision
We
indeed.
stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jötun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. They will find you.
Okay. The seer mentioned to meditate at its peak. Up we go. YouTubers. I see you at the top.
This is the summit. To seek an answer, I should clear my mind and still my heart.
Okay. Peak of the mountain. Here we are. Oh god, here we go. Where is it gonna take us now? Oh.
Hemming Jarl. Is it truly you?
Of spirit, not of flesh.
Why have you not reached Odin's hall?
I will in time. As the flames of my pyre burn, I will ride the path of wood smoke to the All-Father's Hall of Champions.
I am grateful to see you once more, Jarl. I struggle with the task you set before me. To choose your heir is not an easy thing. One man is beloved, but does not want the task. The other man is fit for the task, but is not favored.
I could not give you any more counsel in life, Eivor. So too in
Pointless
death
journey then.
am I rendered silent.
Forget wise counsel and rational arguments. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is stopped. It says nothing.
This should not be my decision, Hemminger. The choice was always yours to make. You were their chief.
As Sigurd is your chief. But that does not quench your appetite for glory as you covet his place upon the high seat of your clan.
I do not seek to replace Sigurd. Fate weaved our futures long ago. We're only following its pattern.
Yet you see it coming. You welcome it.
Shall I renounce my fate then? Abandon the path to glory I walk?
No. I want you to die in defense of it.
Oh shit. Ooh. Come on. Ooh. There we go. Oh shit. Yeah, take that.
This is not how I remember you.
Ooh. Come on, Eivor. Set sweet points out. Ooh, going for the strike. Eh? Where's he gone? Whoa. Shit. What the fuck is there? Can't see him. Alright.
Stand up.
Ooh.
You left me too soon, Hemming Jarl. Your Shire's fate is uncertain.
I trusted you to make the right decision. I still do.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, it disappeared again, have you? I know your little tricks now. Jump! Too far out.
Your edge is blunted by indecision. Never waver.
Come on, take him out, take him out.
Trust your judgment.
Done attack. Ooh. It's not like
You pushed me, Hemminger. I never intended this.
Have no regrets, Eivor. You have given me the great battle death I sought in life.
You old fox. Was that the point of riling me up?
Good question.
The All-Father. He comes to welcome me to his hall. And I must follow. The choice you make will be the right one.
Right.
This is an outrage!
Our strong feelings for Hemming come with
Festive.
too festive and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could
Bloody
burn
hell.
before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace, Trygve. I'll do what I can to calm things.
Oh, fire, look at that. What's the point in that?
Help! Fire! Save my...
What is this voda you speak of?
A gift without price, fit for a Jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches flame. Help! Fire! Save my voda, it burns!
Right, let's go in. Straight over the side.
Help! Fire! Save my voda, it burns!
What is it? Order.
If this is your voda, I managed to save it from the licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes! A most potent drink, distilled from grain by the Rus of Kiev. Dip your horn and have a drink.
Yeah, no thanks.
A bit of drink in the belly never hurt.
Oh god, we've got a crowd here.
Come out, you dung-eating rat!
A dung-eating rat. Find the key.
Find and palm the guests.
We don't need a key. Go straight in.
my god!
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. There's a key there. If you open the door, I will follow you out.
Okay. I wonder what the hell he's done.
You've got the key! Use it!
Here he comes. What's he done?
You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator.
Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Hemming. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Was it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
You were wrong to bless your dead Jarl. Who cares of a little water? You were wrong to...
Never inflict your Christian mysteries on a dead Norseman.
But I only...
These are your neighbors. Respect them, learn their ways, and you will draw breath long into old age.
Respect everyone's religion.
Oh no!
There you are, baptized as one of us.
At least he got just a small beating. What's going on here then?
Stay back,
Rowdy
foul
cat.
beasts!
The chickens!
Flee, warrior, flee! Loki's
Get him!
horde lays waste to
Oh
you.
my god. Never mind rowdy people. Rowdy chickens. Oh, feels like chicken tonight. Chicken tonight.
Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters.
Sorry,
The order
roosters.
seems to have been restored. Now to Trygve, to let him know.
Trygve?
I have calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemming would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Trygve. With time.
Yes, it will.
He does worry about things too much, doesn't he?
This is an excellent shield.
Here he is, Vili,
And here,
the man.
from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur, something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemsop. I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn, your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethorp?
He lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield.
Okay, let's go get
This
the
is
shield.
an excellent shield, son. Gunnar's craft never disappoints.
Okay,
This must be the cave Vili mentioned.
got we're at the
Who
Peak
would
Cavern.
live here?
Guy's been exiled. Lives in a cave. Looks like we've got to proceed on foot. Fucking massive cave. Ooh, sweet shit. Some iron bar. If I can hit the bastard. we go deeper and deeper into the cave.
The exile must value his solitude living in a hole such as this.
I mean, it looks cold, it looks dank, but it's still something. Bit of a up and down cave if you want to get about for an old geezer. If he's as old as he says he is. If you're young and nippy like Eivor though, not a problem.
Odin's beard.
There he is.
Hemming's orders. Press circle close. If you are reading this, leave the good hermit alone.
Hermit.
You're a difficult man to find. Hemming Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemming Jarl.
Stones. Hemming Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
Build a stack of cane stones. Okay. I've got some strange ways about them, these people. Shouldn't be too hard. So it wants me to stack them like that. I've been doing a lot of side questing, and this is piss compared to like some of the shit it's throwing at me on the side quests. Easy peasy.
Your heart is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemming Jarl's heart never wavered.
Hemming always had a steady heart.
Yeah.
Hemming.
In life it did not, but in death it lies still as a stone. You've not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
By his strength. With his wisdom.
By his wisdom.
Wisdom.
Always an inspiration.
The web of Wirth, then. 9 lines that write our fates. Past, present, and future entwined. Is this what you desire?
Yes, this is my choice.
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemming Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not.
Jesus.
My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
The villagers are quite hasty, aren't they?
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Vili to decide.
Vili has no say. Fate has already decided.
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniva about this.
Yeah, let's speak with Sunniva then. Let's find a way out of the cave. And off the bat, I can already see a gap in the wall. Iron ore, thank you. Fucking heavy, that stone. Look at it. Now I've left the way in, left him exposed. Up I go, up I go, up I go, up I go. Okay, where we go? We've Sunniva. Jesus, they've got the pirate.
Did you consult the Volva?
We did.
And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others I must answer myself.
Yeah, that's still... Hard decision is lingering over us.
Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Trygve in the high seat.
Eivor, Trygve has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili. Trygve. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless, dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this shire of your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Snotinghamscire deserves a leader to admire. A man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Trygve, sturdy and wise, and loyal to the legacy Hemming Jarl left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
Snotinghamscire can't lose another. Do as you must, Trygve.
Trygve has no Jarl to serve Vili. He's free to set his own course to the ocean's edge, to trade this world for the next. As are you, Vili. Our lives belong to us.
Thank you.
That's right, you can't tell someone
Thank
what
you,
to do with
Eivor.
their life.
Vili, do not misplace your anger on friends who speak what they believe is truth.
Do as you must, Trygve. I will miss you, old friend.
And I you, my boy. I must prepare myself for the flames, body and spirit.
Jesus, I couldn't do that.
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
Arshstick! You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
I'll kill them all myself.
Great. One-man army.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arshstick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now, if this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him. I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
Don't worry, I will.
I should not be seen in this area.
Thing is, it's gonna bound to happen. Everyone gets pissed. The Hemming Jarl, the Jarl, is preparing himself for a funeral, and there's no guards. So it's the perfect time for the Picts to jump in and take place. Sorry, jump in and take the place. Odin mine hideout. Always collect the iron ore. Come on, Vili, where are you? Find the key.
Search for Gilly inside Odin mine hideout.
Is that it? Give me something interesting. Just general. Oh, someone's there. General materials. Oh, hang on. Missed that nearly. Is that Vili? No, it's not. Assassinate. One at a time. Is that Vili? Oh, there we go. One at a time. Oh, yes. Oh, missed. There we go. And down it goes. Oh! Sneaking up on them, let the guard down. How big is this guy? Oh! Get out, as you can. Hit him with the arrows, Oh, missed. Oh, there we go.
Dare disturb the stays of morning?
Stop, Vili. They're gone. It's done.
Pah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
Right. Come on then, let's go. It's pissing mine. Straight out of nowhere, literally. Oh, you dirty little fighter. Oh yeah, you take that. Jump on with it. Right, out we go. We're out.
Just like when we were children getting into trouble.
Still not done.
Safe.
Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Wolfie. Oh, Billy's down.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick.
He runs kind of funny, doesn't he? Where are you going? Odin's hovel.
A moment to catch my breath.
Okay.
Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Got a lot in common, haven't they?
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
Fucking level up to the responsibility, Vili.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be? Hey, what is that for?
You have friends, Vili. You have family and clan.
Of course, I know that.
Needs a fucking
You
slap.
can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you, and that will not change unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth, I understand.
Troll-faced Arstick.
A chicken draugur. Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A water infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Vili. This has been... good. Fun even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
Yes, I think about what could have been.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left. Maybe you never did.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
Yes, I want you to.
Fuck it. Eivor never has sex.
Like this.
I cannot say how I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Vili.
I want him on the throne, so please his dick and keep him on the throne.
Vili, you know that this was momentary heat, just a flickering flame.
Yes,
That's right.
we let our passions set sail, just this once. I should get back. Rest. The funeral will still be there when you wake up fully.
At least Eivor gets to rest.
Vili,
He's always running
gone
around
already.
24/7.
To prepare for the funeral, I imagine. So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Hemming deserves. All the funeral preparations are in order.
Yeah.
Be patient, Hemming Jarl. We're about to send you on your final
Look at it,
journey.
man. Big send-off.
Tell me, what funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Hemminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down.
Brothers!
I've not seen your face among the Hemminger clan. From where do you hail?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good warriors. Halfdan will be pleased.
Sisters!
They are at that.
Kin and clan! It is time!
Don't want to talk? No.
Sure, old friend. It is good to see you here. Is Luvina here as well?
One of us had to stay in Jorvik. She wishes she could be here, but alas, our duties never rest.
Aye, never. Only Hemming Jarl has that privilege now.
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
Let me offer my funeral gift.
I have it here.
Do we not even get to see what the gift is?
A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird, woven into the shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemming Jarl of Snotinghamscire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life. And his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink?
Who doesn't in those days?
We are these things because he was these things. Father. We shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again.
You have made this old man proud. Each of you.
And you us.
I couldn't imagine sending myself off as a sacrifice to lie.
9 days, one eye hung from the tree. 9 worlds he saw. 9 runes he found. 9 nights he bled.
Father, receive your loyal servant.
See, I couldn't get behind that.
Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Who will become the next Jarl? Does it pass from father to son?
Aye, the burden is
Sunniva?
Vili's to bear.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
Let the Althing begin.
Yeah.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Althing will begin shortly.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
I'm not so drunk I cannot stand, but hang on to me a moment.
You do your father proud by this celebration, and by taking his seat. He wanted this, Vili.
I mourn for myself, Eivor. For us. You know my heart. It beats for the passion of battle heat. Not this.
It is what
That
it
will
is.
change.
As long as I have known you, Vili, you have possessed a strength you rarely saw in yourself. A wildness, a joy for life. You are your father's son, but you have never let yourself be the fullness of that man. Not until now.
A warrior rises with the dawn to follow fresh tracks in the new fallen powder. For that is where adventure lies. I will follow these new tracks, Eivor, wherever they may lead. People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkerthorpe, of Snotinghamscire. We honor neither Trygve nor my father by continuing to mourn. These men dedicated their lives to bettering all of Snotingham. They died in that service. Now, I humbly pledge my life to following in their path. And I ask each of you to rise. Be to me what Trygve was to my father. Together, we shall build the world they wish to build.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Vili Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. You
Another
accept?
alliance in the bag.
Aye.
Well,
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often, our stick.
I'm sure I will.
Finally took the throne. Okay, back in Raven's top. Let's go and update what's happened in Snotinghamscire with Randvi.
Eivor. I bring fair tidings, Randvi. Hemming Jarl in Snotinghamscire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He's their Jarl now, and he's pledged to aid us in times of need.
Indeed. All these alliances falling in place.
Winchester eligible suggest.
Hytham
Now
received
hit
a message
Winchester.
from Winchester, from someone calling himself
Winchester.
a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes, so what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I will pledge to Winchester.
Yeah, man.
I'll make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
So it looks like we'll get to find out who's been behind.
Oh, look at you, Dewey.
London,
Looks
Dorset, and now Winchester.
Read Gilly's letter.
A letter?
Letter from Gilly. Press circle close. Thank you for your aid, dear Eivor. You helped me say goodbye to my father and helped me find a place in this world. It's not much, but you should find a small token of appreciation with this letter. This axe belonged to my father and will be better in your hands than mine, Gilly.
Free axe. Okay, YouTubers, we're just going to stop right there. That is one more, I repeat, one more alliance in the bag. And we have now Snotinghamscire on our side. Vili is taking the mantle of responsibility after a good slap and a shag. Can't blame him. Get a guy where it hurts. Get his weak spot. Show him a bit of a you-know-what. Did I enjoy this story arc? It was a bit... There was a lot of, like, dragged out bits. I've been more invested in other story arcs on Assassin's Creed Valhalla over this one, but that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. It was average compared to what I've played and had before. It was definitely better than the London arc. That was short, straightforward, no twists. This is a bit more storytelling, story driven, so I kind of enjoyed this story arc a bit more than that. Now, YouTubers, where we go next, I know that there's some more like dream sequences that we have to go through with the seer back at Ravensthorpe. So there's a couple of side stories, side missions there. There's a few things that have been added over time, which we'll get into the channel as well. And then we need to head down to Winchester, and hopefully we get to find out who has been leaking all these identity of the Red Hand, who have tormented Jorvik, London, and I just want to see where that leads. YouTubers, if you enjoyed the story arc, go down there and smash that like button. Let's destroy that YouTube algorithm together. And if you're new here, consider scrolling on over to the other side, hitting that subscribe button if you want future videos from this channel. And if you want notifications as to when those go live, just ring-a-ling that ding-a-ling bell. And YouTubers, if you want to purchase your own copy of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, there is an affiliate link down in the description below. Go ahead, and if you want to catch up on the Assassin's Creed series yourself, you'd be helping this channel out massively. However, if you just want to come by and interact with the channel for free, there are my socials right here. If you just want to hit me up anything Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And YouTubers, I'm your host as always, the Dawg Flix, and BeevDawg!